national centers which provide input regarding the NRF, and these are the international centers from where we have got access to the long range forecast. And finally, to the status of the SST conditions over Pacific. You can see that Pacific in the last May month is the average SST anomaly. Most parts of the East Equatorial Pacific, you can see negative anomalies is observed. However, in the Indian Ocean, though temperatures are decreasing, still the anomalies are mostly warmer except for a small region here, mostly above normal can be observed. You can see that latest weekly SST for mean of 3.4 as well as mean of 3 is negative. So this indicates that the El Nino conditions which were started last year and peaked in the December, as of now has gone to neutral condition and in the negative territory. These are the ENSO forecast. Now these are the spatial pattern of the SST anomaly in the global. You can see that most of the 3-month seasons negative anomaly are predicted, and this is plume showing by as of now it is a weak neutral conditions. They are showing that by last part of the monsoon season it is likely to go to La Nina type of situation, and this is the probability around 50 and above is seen for the La Nina conditions in the later part of the monsoon season. This is based on IMD coupled forecast model, and based on other models, around 24 models used by IRI. Most of the dynamical models are indicating La Nina conditions during the later part of the monsoon as in line with the IMD forecast, and you can see that the probability is also slightly above 50. You can see in the later part of the monsoon. Coming to IOE, currently it is a neutral conditions in the Indian Ocean, but however in the early part of the monsoon season it is likely to become positive, and then in the later part it is likely to become negative. You can see that if as we are expecting La Nina conditions, it has been seen that if you take 24 La Nina years during the period 1901 to 2015, during 16 years monsoon rainfall was more than 104, that is above normal and above 67, and 7 years it was normal. That means most of the years except 4% and 96% years it is either normal or above. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pai. Now I invite Dr. Rathore, Director General IMD, Dr. K.J. Ramesh, Advisor Minister of Sciences, to release the forecast, and may I also request Dr. Pai to join them. After releasing the forecast, the press release in Hindi and English will be issued to all the media's friends, and the PowerPoint presentation made by Dr. Pai will be uploaded on IMD website just immediately after finishing the press conference. So, Dr. Rathore, over to you for reading the long range forecast second stage, monsoon 2016.
Thank you, Dr. Yadav, and good afternoon to all. The second stage long range forecast for monsoon 2016, the main highlights of the forecast are as under. The second stage forecast is no much different from the first stage forecast, which was issued on 12th of April 2016. The rainfall over country as a whole for the monsoon season during June to September is most likely to be above normal, that is 104 to 110%. Quantitatively, the rainfall will be 106% of the long period average, with model error of plus minus 4%. Interestingly, there is a 96% probability that monsoon rainfall would be normal to excess, and there is a 0% probability that the rainfall will be deficient, that is less than 90% of long period average. Region wise, The seasonal rainfall is likely to be 108% of long period average for northwest region, 113% for central Indian region, also 113% for peninsular region, and 94% of long period average for northeastern region. As far as monthly distribution of rainfall is concerned, the rainfall over country as a whole is likely to be 107% of the long period average during the month of July, and during month of August it is likely to be 104% of long period average with model error of plus minus 9%. 2016 का दक्षिण पश्चिमी मानसून के दूसरे चरण का पूर्वानुमान इस प्रकार है। समूचे देश के लिए वर्ष 2016 का दक्षिण पश्चिमी मानसून जो कि जून से सितंबर की वर्षा है वो सामान्य से दीर्घ अवधि औसत से अधिक होगी और इसका तात्पर्य यह है कि ये 104 से 110% की रेंज में होने की संभावना है। मात्रात्मक रूप से समूचे देश के लिए मानसून ऋतु की वर्षा 106% दीर्घ अवधि औसत की तुलना में होगी। इसमें प्लस माइनस 4% मॉडल त्रुटि है। मानसून 2016 की वर्षा के सामान्य या उससे अधिक होने की संभाव्यता 96% है तथा न्यून यानी डेफिशिएंट रेनफॉल होने की संभाव्यता नगण्य है। अगर क्षेत्रवार देखें तो मानसून उत्तर पश्चिमी भारत के लिए दीर्घ अवधि औसत की अनुपात में 108%, मध्य भारत में 113% और दक्षिणी प्रायद्वीप भूभाग में 113% तथा उत्तर पूर्वी भारत के लिए 94% की संभावना है। इसमें 8% की मॉडल त्रुटि हो सकती है। और अगर महीनेवार इसके वितरण की बात करें तो समूचे देश के लिए जुलाई माह में दीर्घ अवधि औसत के 107% तथा अगस्त माह में 104% बारिश होने की संभावना है और इसमें जो मॉडल एरर है वो प्लस माइनस 9% है। धन्यवाद। और कोई प्रश्न है तो हम देने को तैयार हैं।
ये क्या मान सकते हैं कि नॉर्थ इंडिया है, दिल्ली या पंजाब हरियाणा, इसमें बहुत अच्छी बारिश हुई, मतलब एक्सेस
ये जो 108% उत्तर पश्चिमी भारत के लिए 108%, मध्य 113 और प्रायद्वीप भी 113।
तो 108% का मतलब नॉर्थ वेस्ट इंडिया के लिए क्या होता है? मतलब पंजाब हरियाणा दिल्ली
जो वहाँ का नॉर्मल भी कम होता है। यहाँ का ये संदर्भ जो है दीर्घ अवधि औसत के संदर्भ में है।
तो इसमें बाढ़ का कोई संकेत नहीं है? ऐसा बाढ़ जैसा कोई सिचुएशन है, बहुत ज्यादा बारिश ऐसा नहीं?
देखिए, बाढ़ का होना उस पर निर्भर करता है कि अगर कम समय में लगातार एक अवधि में बारिश होती रहे, अधिक या उससे एक्सेस रेनफॉल हो, तभी बाढ़ स्थिति होती है। अगर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ठीक हो तो बाढ़ नहीं हो।
Madhya Pradesh, for example, Puradi should not be planted because maybe in the later half of the year, the monsoon season, the rainfall will be excess. So any advisories there?
Based on our first assessment, there has been discussion in Ministry of Agriculture to generate that what kind of advisories should be triggered in order to face a monsoon situation which is likely to be above normal. And now with both temporal and regional distribution, further granularity of these advisories will be looked into.
So what advisories have you given till now?
That is region specific, crop specific. We will give only rainfall. It is Ministry of Agriculture who, in conjunction with the State Department of Agriculture, agricultural universities, and they trigger different plans.
My question is to Dr. Pai. Is probability of rainfall in month of October is like happened in 2010?
Because when you say the La Nina condition will come, and is there probability of more rainfall in October in the fourth quarter? Because 2010 we had a very excess rainfall, if you remember.
Normally, if La Nina is emerging, and as we have given that the quantitatively monsoon is 106%, and if you try to analyze the figure of July and August, that means more rain is definitely likely to happen in September. So as of now, we are looking up to 30th of September. So we are not making any statement, but when there is a La Nina situation, there is a possibility of extension of the rainfall.
So what is the rainfall for June and when is the expected date of arrival?
Expected date of arrival, as was mentioned by Dr. Pai in his presentation, that conditions are congenial for onset of monsoon to happen from 4 to 5 days from now. June rainfall, we are not giving the prediction, but as we are able to see that after onset, the second decade onwards, the rainfall quantity will pick up, and second half of June will be better than first half.
सर राठौर सर एक सवाल है स्काई मेट विजिलेंस की उन्होंने कहा है कि
देखिए हम किसी कहने की बात है, आप अपनी हमारी बात
जी मतलब उस पर क्या कमेंट करना चाहेंगे?
कोई कमेंट नहीं, किसी के बारे में कोई कमेंट नहीं करना चाहेंगे।
एक हमारा सवाल है, अगर आप जून की बात करते हैं,
ले लीजिए, मैं पहले एक प्रश्न लेके आपको आता हूँ। देखिए हमने ऐसा नहीं कहा कि क्योंकि अभी हम रीजनल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की बात तो अभी ही कर रहे हैं। हमने एक स्टेटमेंट जो चूंकि आप लोग पूछते हैं तो कहा कि उत्तर पूर्वी भारत में ऐसी सिचुएशन में कम रहता है, और अब हम आपको एक मात्रात्मक आंकड़े दे रहे हैं उत्तर पूर्वी भारत के लिए 94%, और दक्षिणी प्रायद्वीपीय क्षेत्र जो है वो भी बड़ा भाग है। लेकिन ऐसे में क्या होता है कि जो तमिलनाडु के कुछ तटीय जिले हैं वहां पर ऐसे में कम बारिश होती है। एक ये क्लाइमेटोलॉजी के साथ रिलेटेड फीचर है, अगर फर्दर ग्रेन्युलरिटी की बात करें तो, लेकिन मोटा मोटी पूर्वानुमान एक रीजन के लिए है।
सर हमारा सवाल ये है कि जून के लिए यानी कितना परसेंट बारिश होगी, और सितंबर की अगर बात करें तो कितना परसेंट आप बात कर रहे हैं? जैसे आप
देखिए
अगस्त और जुलाई की बात आती है, तो सितंबर और जून का क्यों जानना चाहते हैं?
आमतौर पे जून में चूंकि मानसून शुरू होता और पूरे भारत में पहुंचता ही नहीं है, और एक आधे भाग में ही रेनफॉल होता है, इसलिए एक पूरे देश की बात करना कि मानसून वो थोड़ा सा इसीलिए हम करते नहीं है। लेकिन अगर मोटा मोटी देखें, आपका प्रश्न जायज है, मोटा मोटी देखें तो ये सामान्य से थोड़ा कम रहने की संभावना है। जी Dr. Pai showed a very good slide that 26 years when the La Nina was there, normally the southwest monsoon is in a positive note.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/etnow.